into the inspection room at Atlanta Precision Spindles, and Tim's going to take us in there and go ahead. I got it. And show us what's done in here and why we need it.
Okay, it's a granite block, and we put all the shafts and roundness checks on this block. We check with electronic needle like we did on the center grinder. And we'll level out the piece with the scale. And we'll check our roundness readings. You rotate the part.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see it on the electronics indicator. Around 10 millionths a line scales. This runs about 40 on that particular journal.
So what is that showing us right now?
It's showing about 40 millionths run up on the roundness.
Okay.
And that's on the rear journal. And as we move this needle up to the front journal, we'll just see what that one runs.
Okay, so this is a shaft that's been repaired, rebuilt.
This shaft just came in, I just centered it on the center grinder.
Okay.
And I'm going to see what the roundness is and how it runs.
Okay.
It's fresh from coming in the door, from being disassembled and cleaned. Now I'll check roundness on the front. And it's around a 30. 30 on a run out, and you see it on the needle.
Okay, yes. I mean, I can't believe the detail that you have all the way down to granite for the surface that you're working on.
Very flat surface, yes.
Where there's no room for error.
No room. And the concentricity off the piece, check that as it sits off the V, is around 50 on the front journal. There's 30 on the roundness and concentricity 50. Next we'll check the shoulder. We'll see how the run out is on the shoulder. Front shoulder. We're still on 10 million scale. And the shoulder runs out of about 2.5 tenths. So that will need to be ground.
Okay.
That's where your bearing will seat up against the shoulder. That's very critical. It should have a good flatness to it, about 20 millionths when we get finished with it.
And what is it right now?
It's 2.5 tenths.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So it's way out.
It's way out. Alrighty.
So then we'll come back over here to the bore. And we'll see how the bore runs. Concentricity runs. Around this concentricity. That needle right inside the bore. Level it off on the screen. Let's see what this one is. Looks like this one's out of line too. We'll go on the 1/10 scale.
Okay.
And it looks like we're close to 4/10 being out. Yep, right around 4/10.
And what does that need to be at?
So that needs to be at 50 millionths.
Oh,
And we're
wow.
at 4/10. So this
Okay.
will probably have to be ground to bring itself back into the taper. It's a tapered bore.
Okay.
And the taper will have to fit up to a gauge. You have a special gauge to fit that.
Okay.
Plus it has some wear in the hole. And
So this is where you bring all the parts
All
of
parts.
all parts of the spindles
All-
come through here
all
and
parts
get
of-
inspected and
Inspected, yes.
before and after.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. This bore will be around 4/10 on a runout, which would have to be recalibrated, resized, regrounded.
Alrighty.
That's a taper. This is where...
As you can see, their inspection room is a completely sealed, separate room. Stay away from any dust particles.
Correct. This is a part that a rotor will slide over this part of the shaft. Just to see what the runout is on the rotor surface, and it looks to me as though it's 50, 60 millionths. That's
Okay.
good. Around 60 millionths. Back on the 10 million scale again. The rotor will
Alrighty.
slide up against the shoulder.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.